Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 3 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from subject tab, scroll down to grade 3 math, and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter logical reasoning. The lessons we can to cover today are guess the number, largest slash smallest numbers possible, find the order, and age puzzle. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil. There you can find please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. And I'm on grade 3 math. The chapter we are on right now is logical reasoning. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is guess the number. I'm an even number. I have a 7 in the tens place. You do not say me when you count by tens. I am less than 74. What number am I? So I'm an even number. I have hold on. Okay. So I am an even number. I have a 7 at the tens place. You must say me when you count by. You do not say me when you count by tens. I am less than 74. Okay. So an even number, 7 at the tens place, that is 71, 72, and 73. These are the three numbers that are less than 74. Now you have to say even it is. Even number is 72. So that means the only number 72. Even number it is. Let's just start with the. I have a 0 in the tens place. I am greater than 60 but less than 79. What number am I? So 0 at the ones place. I'm greater than 60 but less than 79. So that would be 70 because I have a 0 at the ones place, right? So between 60 and 79, the only number that has 0 is 70. So option number one is the correct option. That is 70. Option number one is the correct option. I'm an odd two-digit number. I have a 3 in the tens place. I'm greater than 37. So odd two-digit number. I have 3 at the tens place. I'm greater than 37. So greater than 37, we are given two numbers over here. 38 and 39. But odd number it is. So 38 is option number one is the correct option. Option number one is the correct option. That is 38. Oh, sorry, 39 it is, or it is. 39 it is. I have a 6 in the ones place. I'm greater than 79, but less than 94. Greater than 79. So you have 76 and 86 given. So that is greater than 79. So that must be 86. Option number two is the correct option. I'm an odd two-digit number. I have a 6 in the tens place. I'm greater than 67. So which number is it? Which is the correct option? I'm greater than 67, so that must be 69. Option number one is the correct option. Option number one is the correct option, that is 69. I'm an even number. I have a 9 in the tens place. You do not say me when you count by tens. I'm less than 94. So which is the correct option? I have a 9 at the tens place, so that means 92 and 91, right? You have to skip 82. You do not say me when you count by tens. I'm less than 94. Even number it is. So that would be 92. That's an even number, so that is 92. I'm an odd one digit number. I'm greater than 7. What number am I? I'm greater than 7. So which number is it? Odd number it is. One digit number it is, right? That must be 9. Odd number it is. One digit odd number is 9. Very good. Hopefully you can complete the lesson by yourself today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Smallest slash largest number possible. Let's just start with the next lesson. Okay, what is the smallest whole number you can make using all the following digits? Okay, so when we have to write down, we are given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers, right? We need to write down the smallest whole number that we can make with these numbers, right? You have to, they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 digit numbers, right? So the place values are ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, and 10,000s. You have to write down the smallest number at the highest place value. So from among all these numbers, the smallest number is one, right? One at the 10,000s place, right? Now you don't have one. Now rest of the four numbers, write the smallest number at the thousands place. So the smallest number is 4, right? Now you have 5, 7, 6. The smallest number is 5. Then you have 6 and then you have 7. So that is the smallest number you can make out of these digits. Got it? So basically, what you have to do when you need to write down the smallest number, you need to write down the smallest number at the highest place value. Keep repeating this step for the every place value, and you will get the smallest whole number. Got it? Let's just start with the test questions. What is the smallest whole number you can make using all the following digits? That's the one we just did. So what you have to do, that's a you have 5 numbers here, so that makes 5 digit numbers. Write the smallest number at the highest place value, right? The smallest number is 1, then you have 4, then you have 5, 6, and 7. You can see the numbers are ranged from least to greatest. So option number 1 is the correct option. Very good. Option 1 is the correct option. What is the greatest whole number you can make with the following digits? Now we need to write down the greatest possible number, right? We have four-digit number. It is. That is ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So you need to write down the greatest number at the greatest place value. So that is 7, 6, 1, and 0. So the greatest number that can be made these numbers, the greatest number is 7,610. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 7,610. Option number 1 is the correct option. Option number 1 is the correct option. What is the greatest whole number you can make with the following digits? Now you need to make the greatest digit. So which is the correct option? Which is the correct option? The greatest number you can make is 6410. Option number 2 is the correct option. You need to write down the greatest number at the greatest place value. 6410 is the digit that you can make with using these numbers. Got it? What is the least whole number you can make using all of the following digits? So the least whole number, you need to write down the least number at the highest place value, right? Ones, five-digit number, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, and 10,000s, right? You need to write down the number at the highest place value, that is 1. Then the next least number is 4. Then the next least number is 6. Then you have 8, and then you have 9. That is 14,689. Option number 1 is the correct option. So option number 1 is the correct option. That is 14,689. What is the least whole number you can make using all the following digits? Very good. That is option number 1. That is 4,569. What is the highest whole number you can make with the following digits? So, which is the correct option? The highest number you can make is the second one, 86,421. Option number two is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is find the order. Let's just start with the lesson. The yellow team scored. Okay, let's just start with the first questions. Khalid made fewer baskets than Kayla. Khalid made more baskets than Diana. Who made the most baskets? Okay, so Khalid made fewer baskets than Kayla. Okay, so Kayla made more and Khalid made fewer and more, right? Because Khalid made fewer baskets than Kayla. Khalid made more baskets than Diana. So Khalid made more than Diana, right? So who made the most baskets? Kayla made the most. That is actually the order. Diana made the least, then Khalid and Kayla made the most. So option number two is the correct option. Kayla made the most baskets. Option number two is the correct option. Just understand these questions, order them, and find the correct option. So the correct option is Kayla. The lemon cookie is larger than the ginger cookie, but smaller than the oatmeal cookie. Which cookie is smaller, the ginger cookie or the lemon cookie is larger? Okay, lemon cookie is larger than ginger cookie, but smaller than the oat. That is about what? The lemon cookie. The sentence is the lemon cookie is smaller than oatmeal. So lemon cookie is smaller than oatmeal cookie. So that means the largest cookie is oatmeal and the smallest cookie is ginger. Got it? So the ginger cookie is the smallest. Option number one is the correct option. Sean scored fewer goals than Brandy. Brandy scored fewer goals than Bob. Who scored the fewest goals? Sean scored fewer goals than Brandy. Okay, Brandy. Brandy scored fewer goals than Bob. So Sean is the one who scored the fewest. So option number two is the correct option. So Sean scored the fewest goals. The Wolverines scored fewer points than the Eagles, but more points than Tigers. Which team scored more points, the Tigers or the Eagles? Wolverines scored fewer than Eagles, but more than Tigers. So which team scored more points? Eagles did the more points of the correct option. That is the Eagles. The yellow house is taller than the white house, but shorter than the tan house. Which house is the shortest? Which house is the shortest? The white house. Okay, the correct option is the white house. Very good. Kimi runs slower than Jack. Luan runs slower than Kimi. Who runs slower, Luan or Janet? Which is the correct option? The correct option is option one. Kimi runs slower than Janel. Luan runs slower than Kimi. Kim Luan is the correct option. Option number one is the correct option. Lucy wrote most postcards than Mitchell. Lucy wrote fewer postcards than Nancy. Who wrote most postcards, Mitchell or Nancy? Which is the correct option? Okay, Nancy is the correct option. You can complete the lesson by yourself. If you really just move on to next lesson. Let's just start with the age puzzles. Let's just start with the test questions so that we can do more questions. Dory is 3 years younger than Leslie. Trent is 40. Eric is 1 year younger than Trent and 1 year younger than Leslie. How old is Leslie? Okay, so we need to find the age of the Leslie, right? And we are given the age of the Trent. Now start with the Trent's age. Trent is 40 years. Eric is 1 year younger than Trent. So then that means Eric is and 1 year younger than Leslie. Dory is 3 years younger than Leslie. Okay, Eric is 1 year younger than Trent and 1 year younger than Leslie. Now he is 1 year younger than Trent, so that means he is 39 and 1 year younger than Leslie. Then that means Leslie is again 40 because he is 1 year younger. So if you add 1 to 39, that means Leslie is 40. One is the correct option. Very good. Raleigh is 39 years old. Hugo is 3 years older than Raleigh and 4 years younger than Johnny. How old is Johnny? We need to find the age of the Johnny, right? We are given Raleigh is 39. Start with the age of the Raleigh. That is 39. Hugo is in Raleigh. 3 years older means you need to add 3 to the Raleigh's age. So 42 years. And 4 years younger than Johnny. So Raleigh is 4 years younger than, no, Hugo is 4 years younger than Johnny. So that means 4 years younger. Add 4 to Hugo's age. So that is 46. Very good. Option number. Just follow the instructions you have given. So Johnny is 46 years old. Option number 2 is the correct option. Lara is 5 years younger than Blanca. Angie is 17. Pancho is 1 year older and Angie and 5 years older than Blanca. How old is Lara? So Lara is 5 years younger. Start with Angie's age. We are given Angie's, that is 17. Panchu is 1 year older than Angie, so that means Panchu is 18 and 5 year older than Blanca. That means Panchu is 5 year older than Blanca. So then Blanca's age is 13. Lara is 5 year younger. 5 subtract 5 from Blanca's age. We will have the Lara's that is 8 years. Option number three is the correct. Very good. The correct option is option number three. Lara is 8 years old. Quincy is 31. Kendrick is 1 year older than Hannah and 1 year older than Marta. Hannah is 5 years younger than Quincy. How old is Kendrick? So Quincy is 31. Kendrick is 1 year older than Hannah and 1 year older than Marta. Hannah is 5 years younger than Quincy, so that means Hannah is 36. 5 years older means add 5 to Quincy's, right? So Hannah is 36. Okay, now Kendrick is 1 year older than Hannah. So Kendrick is, hold on. Hannah is 5 years younger, sorry, older. You need to subtract 5. So when you subtract 5, 26 it is. Kendrick is 1 year older than Hannah. So Kendrick is 1 year older than Hannah, so that is 7. Option number one is the correct option. Option number one is the correct option. He is 27. Very good. Brenda is 17. Roscoe is 2 years younger than Joe and 1 year older than Kevin. Joe is 1 year older than Brenda. How old is Kevin? Okay, Brenda is 17. Mm, Roscoe is 2 years younger than Joe and 1 year older than Kevin. Joe is 1 year older than Brenda. Okay, so Joe is 1 year older than Brenda, so Joe is 18. Now, Roscoe is 2 years younger than Joe, so Roscoe is 16 and 1 year older than Kevin, so that means Kevin is 15. So the correct option is 15. Option number three is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to the next lesson. So we were working on grade 3 math. The chapter we are working on is logical reasoning. The lessons we have covered today are guess the number, largest slash smallest numbers possible, find the order, and age puzzles. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your home next session. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you, or either you can write down the questions in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. Any questions? No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.